Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our EC save. Now before we get started and I update you on a few things, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and much more to come as well. But today we have got a game against Sunderland. We've done a lot better since we last saw you guys. We have changed back to the formation we started the season with and ended last season, the 4-2-3-1 Gagan. We're sitting in 14th. We've done okay. If I show you the schedule of how things went, we actually did very, very well. You saw us win against Swansea, a 3-2 win in late on, which was very, very good. Then there was a Coventry win, which was 2-0. Preston, Charlton and Nottingham Forest. We beat all of those guys. Unfortunately, lost to Sheffield Wednesday on TV, which is a bit of a shame. But we did go on to win the next 3 matches. Unfortunately, this month in January, we have had a bit of a dilemma, a bit of an issue, losing to Crystal Palace and Fulham, Liverpool in the FA Cup, which I'm not surprised at, but we did exceedingly well to get a 4-3. It was a fantastic game, so great to have that on TV. So we got a bit of money for that as well. Then we've obviously drew against Stoke and Barnsley as well. So we've got Sunderland today. It's about time we get a win back underway. Now there has been a few things to make you aware of. Transfer wise, we've obviously had Laranga and Garcia both come in, so that's great. A few more players have left us in the January window. Papamendi has left on loan. He wants to leave the club because he doesn't think he's going to be quite good enough. I don't want to stop him from going if he wants to go. It's one of those, but he could still be of use for us. Then we've also got the likes of John David, who's left on a permanent deal to join Forest Green Rovers. Wasn't going to play for us, so cash in on him whilst we can. And then also Devon Joseph has left for Wrexham on a £61,000 deal again. Wasn't going to play, so cashing in. Now, the part of the reason why we have a lot of loan outs as well is trying to get these players off the wage books. Reason for that is because they've reduced our wage budget. So if we look at the club, I think it's Club Vision, is it? No, it's not. Where is it that we can see what our details are for the? Is it scouting? Maybe it's scouting. I can't remember where it is. It can't be scouting there. Finances. Obviously, what's wrong with me? Yeah, so you can see there, we're spending 81,000. Our current wage is budget is 162 really for the team. So we're in £7 million debt. We're going to have to reduce the wages a lot at the end of the season. Now, obviously, there will be a bit of money coming back into the club because of the loan deals we've got. So we've got Stepe who leave. He's on 5k a week, and Mark Tyne as well, who's on 4. So that's 10k back in, which is good. But we might have to look to move on a few more players. Looking at our under 23s, obviously we've still got loads and loads of players. So again, it's just trying to move them on, I think. I think we've maybe signed a few too many for the long-term sort of situation. But you've got the likes of Barry Shanahan, who's come through the academy, who looks pretty decent and could feature in the side at some point. So I think that might be where we're going to have to go down if we do want to keep going. Lucas Greeno, again, another player that could possibly feature at some point in the future. But like I say, it's a case that we're running low on money. It's just trying to get through games and get to a point where we might be able to reach the playoffs and get a bit lucky. But we'll have to see. But let's jump into the game today. We've got Sunderland, who are 10th, so they're 4 places above us in the league. It's a case that we need the win, really. But again, this season's probably already a write-off. We're in the latter stages now, so it's kind of get to the end of the season, get through that, sort out the finances if we can, and go from there. But and Ramsey's not happy as well because he wants a new contract, and I'm just not allowed to offer him the money he wants. So that's a bit worrying. Carl Hudlin's obviously still with us, and he's being paid £2,000 a week, so I might have to get rid of him, which I don't want to do, really. I might see if I can just have him reduce his wages, but there's a bunch of players in the side. But like I say, this is what we'll play as. Okonkwo in goal, Ramsey, Sutherland, Magoma and Marcotta. And then Thomas Hill and Feyazoglu in the midfield. Mark Tyne, Stepe and Conway in attacking midfield. And then Boniek up top, who's our top goal scorer with 17 goals. So for a player that hasn't got great finishing, he's doing very, very well. We have obviously got another player coming in at the end of the season, who's a striker, who should hopefully, another Garcia, who should hopefully be able to come in and maybe even give us a bit more options up top as well. So Boniek can possibly go out wide. You can see we have got a new skin kind of looking thing on the match game engine. Ball straight over the top. Boniek, can he finish? Oh, he can't straight away. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's a case that this isn't just another update on the FM Zealand, FM enhanced Zealand kind of combination. Oh, it's a header at the near post. Oh, it's just wide of the goal. Skin. So yeah, absolutely. If you are interested in that, let me know. But I mean, it's on FM base. Have a look. Just Google FM22 Zealand FM enhanced skin. It'll come up and you'll be able to use it. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. It really does make things look so nice, so much more useful. And just things like this. Look at this. Oh, it's just the line and it's just so pretty and it's just so nice to see, isn't it? It looks so much information. But yeah, we're dominating the game so far. 71 XG or 0.71 XG. Shot 7, shots on target 4. They haven't had any efforts on goal yet, so we're looking good. If we get the win, we'll crawl back the kind of 5-point gap that there is between us. So that would be nice, and we'd still have a game in hand as well. So it's a big opportunity to climb up the league again and see if we can get even higher. But we've got half an hour in, and after those initial couple of kind of spurts of excitement, nothing really has happened since, which is a bit of a shame. We're getting later and later into the half. We should have really had a goal by now, according to the XG, which you can't take too much look into, but I mean, it's always something to keep an eye on. We obviously are playing our former player in Carlin Grant, so he's up against us. He's managed maybe to have a shot on goal, which is quite nice for him. But Ramsey with a corner. Here we go. Just before half time would be a great time to score. McGomez with the header, just over the bar again. We're really not getting the most out of those corners. We get our heads on them, but not putting it on target, which is unfortunate. But it looks like we've got a free kick. Now this is 2 minutes before the end of the game, into the half. Can Ramsey put this in? No, it's well wide of the post. Well wide, well over the goal. Keeper wasn't near it, but didn't have to be, as it looks like we might be going into half-time. But then there's still another highlight to come. You can never say never in this game. Ball over the top. It is headed away by Juanma, where Stepe was trying to chase through. Adebayi into Robertson. Cut out by Hill, who does very, very well there. Boniek back to Aiden, who's ball over the top, looks for Hill, his midfield partner, who wasn't quite able to get onto that. And now Edgar Jose coming down this left-hand side. Marcotta and Conway do very well to get onto that. And Aiden's ball over the top just goes straight through the keeper, which looks like it might just signal the end of the first half. I can't imagine anything will be happening now. They've been very quiet, so I'd be very annoyed if they did end up scoring before we do at half-time. That would be very irritating. I mean, this is a long highlight of not much going on. Hill, though, nods it down to Boniek. Could this be us? Tyne running forward, plays it through to Conway. Is he going to get shot off or ball back across the box? It's going to be a penalty, surely. That must be. It is. Ultimately, a very good time to score if we can put this penalty away. Who's going to be stepping up to take it? Boniek, our striker, 17 goals this season. He's been very, very good playing up front, even though he's naturally a winger. Can he put it away? He does. Not the best penalty in the world, but it goes in, so it doesn't matter whether it was good or not. 18th goal of the season for Boniek. 1-0 as we go into half-time. It's well deserved. We absolutely definitely deserve being ahead. I wasn't really expecting us to actually get a goal in the first half after the kind of performance, how things were going, because it was looking not likely at all. But a very good goal to score just before half-time. Penalty scored. Let's jump straight into the second half. The boys are looking all right. We might have to look at just mixing up the players with regards to kind of fitness-wise. That's something that I've had to do is continuously rest players for a day or so. I rest the whole squad who turned up to the game the day after. the match, so that they can get full recovery in, and it makes them a lot more fit and ready to play in the next one because of the high press and high work rate stuff we do in the games. But the ball's through to Farias, someone who I had looked at before as he was on sale at Burnley, but we just couldn't afford him. He was just way too much money for us, and it looks like Sunderland were able to. He's dropped a lot in his performances for Sunderland, so I'm kind of happy that we avoided him. But Stepe driving forward now, can he make something happen? He's got legs on him. Obviously, we won't be able to bring him in next season if our finances stay this way. This will be his last season with us. Same with Tyne as well. So we're going to have to start bringing in some of the other boys, which might cause a few issues going forward. But if Boniek plays out right, that replaces Tyne. We've obviously brought in a couple of attacking midfielders who can probably step in for Stepe. And so I'm not too worried. I'm not too concerned. It's more if other players start being poached by bigger clubs, which, I mean, it's one of those where I wouldn't mind too much because we need the funds to get back level financially. But also, please don't take our players because we need them. Sutherland and Magoma at the back, though, have been doing very well so far this season. Magoma, 2 seasons running, has been our best player. Fans player of the season. I think he's won the championship player of the season 2 years running or something like that anyway as well. So quite phenomenal, really. Hill, though, on the edge of the box, runs through, is saged by Sarkic off the bar, and it is ended up cleared, but Ramsey receives it again and we go forward. I mean, we've been absolutely dominant in this game, but they've been fantastic at the back, like I was saying, the 2 centre halves. When Amol's come in as well, he's been very, very good. So I've been very happy with how they've performed. A ball through, though. Boniek, can he finish this one? Oh, and it's off the post, off the woodwork again. We've been absolutely bombarding their goal with efforts, but we just can't seem to finish a dinner to make it comfortable for us. 2.84 XG, 21 shots, 11 on target. This just is what's going to happen. They're going to score, and it's going to be 1-1. Unless we score here. Here we go. Magoma with the header. No, again, over the bar. Yeah, you can just tell it's one of those FM games, isn't it? We're so far ahead with our performance. They are absolutely going to get a goal and score. 23 minutes to go-ish. We'll take Stepe off, I think, and bring Ortega on in that attacking midfield role. See what he can do there. We have changed things around as well for this formation slightly. An attacking midfielder rather than a shadow striker, and Boniek's turned into an advanced forward. He's playing a lot better as an advanced forward rather than any sort of deep lying forward or false 9, anything like that. So I think it's working a lot better. Looks like Grant's been pushed out wide now, and they've brought Duckett on, but they've not really caused us any problems. Not to jinx it or anything. Let's bring Hudlin on and Stefancic as well for Boniek. So we're mixing it up top. So we're not necessarily expecting to score now. With Hudlin on, that's not the way to speak about your striker, is it? But you never know. He's been in a bit of a goal drought, to be honest. But this could be the day. This could be the day for him to score and get back in the goal scoring ways that he's performed so well for us before. Stefancic, though, finds Ortega, who is forced out wide, but could possibly get the ball into the box. He does, but it is cleared by Sunderland. But we're right back on it again. This is an absolutely fantastic performance by us, other than not scoring enough goals. Ortega, ball across. Hudlin, can he get the goal? He does! There it is! Kyle Hudlin with the goal. His first goal of the season for us. It's great. It's great to see him score. Those balls in, he can always put in the back of the net. Ortega did very, very well, going out, being pushed out wide, getting that ball into the box, and a great goal. A lovely, lovely cross. And Hudlin was there, rose to nod it into the bottom right-hand corner. Keeper not getting there. And it's 2-0, and that's got to be it. Nice and comfortably, surely, for us to kind of take the 3 points home. Go into the next game looking very, very positive, looking closer and closer to Sunderland and Portsmouth above us, along with Reading and Palace as well. We're reeling them in up there. You never know. We could still squeeze in there if we get very, very lucky at the end of the season. But otherwise, I think we have started to find our form, find the kind of formation that's working for us a bit better now, as we absolutely dominated that game. What a result. Hudlin getting his first goal of the season was fantastic. Ramsey on form. Hopefully he doesn't mind too much that we weren't able to give him a contract. Maybe at the end of the season we'll be able to. I'm not too sure. He's still contracted us for a little while yet, so not too much to worry about. I will ask Marcotta to waive it. Okay, yeah, no, he's not happy with me trying to ask him to waive that. Praise Hudlin. You were superb. Well done, Kyle. You'll always be here for me, won't you? Other than when you leave. But you're always here otherwise. Where did he go? To Dundalk. He is wanted again on loan. No wonder, because he's absolutely amazing. I mean, last season he didn't actually score. But he did get an assist. So, he is still amazing. And he's still got like 1 goal every other game on his stats. But yeah, so he is currently wanted by Glentoran, but I don't want to let him go. We can't let him go. We never will. But Christian Magoma is still performing phenomenally for us at the age of 32. At some point, we might have to look at bringing in some defenders because, like I say, Magoma and Amol are both getting on a bit now. I say getting on a bit. I mean, 30 is not old, but you know what I mean. Football Manager terms, is getting on a bit. And he will start to decline at some point. So we will have to take a look around. Alfie Morris just hasn't played for us this season. And I am debating whether he's even going to be able to get into the squad. He's volatile but media friendly. I don't know how that's a thing. Perfectionist, which is good. Doesn't dive into tackles, plays 1-2s, good composure, good first touch. Finishing's not bad either. He's like a decent striker, but I don't know if... he's alright as an advanced forward. We could play him. But I mean, like I say, Boniek's been fantastic so far this season. He is naturally a winger, or an inverted winger, or whatever that may be out on the right-hand side. But with only 10 finishing, he's been doing fantastically well. 19 goals and 39 appearances for us. He's really been doing very, very well. And I mean, to be quite honest, he could become a Premier League winger. Probably will be stolen from us at some point. Might even be this season. 20 years old. He's got loads of room to improve. But there you go. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I will make sure to catch you in the next one.